Good morning, everyone. For those of you overseas, I hope it is a good morning. Unfortunately for us here in South Korea, it's a sad morning because yesterday we informed our listeners that a ferry that was traveling from Incheon to Jeju Island was sinking about 20 kilometers off the coast of Incheon. Now, Coast Guards and Navy were sent to rescue the passengers with a number of ships, boats, and helicopters. And we'd like to express our deepest condolences to the families and everyone that was involved in this incident. I just can't imagine how difficult it must be for passengers and their families and loved ones. We also want to send a message to rescuers that we all appreciate your hard work and dedication. And once again, for families, we wish that everyone can come home safely. And for those of you who have lost loved ones, we're sending our sincerest condolences to the family, friends, and the community. And I personally will be praying for all the people who were aboard the ferry. And for those affected by the tragic accident, God be with you. And for the start of today's program, we want to dedicate the first song to everybody aboard the ferry. This is Mariah Carey with Without You. That was Mariah Carey with Without You. And you guys are now tuned into What's Poppin' with Brian Ju on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a few ways to get in contact with us today. If you want to send us a text message, please send it to #1013, but you'll be charged 51. Hit us up on Twitter at TBS What's Poppin'. Also, if you have any messages or just want to say a quick shout out, please send us an email to efmpoppin@gmail.com. Or if you'd like to check out our playlist, please check out our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/efm/what's poppin'. For now, a message from our sponsors. Yes, it's that time again. Time for today's pick. And the word for today's pick is spring allergies. You know that feeling. You wake up to the sunlight streaming through your window. You jump out of bed and practically start prancing down the street because you're so happy to smell the flowers and the fresh air until you hit it. You hit it. It goes, Hatch. Allergy season. Now suddenly your eyes are watering behind your new aviator sunglasses and you're rapidly searching for a bag of tissues to relieve your itchy and dry nose, boogers, snots coming out your nose. Yes, springtime is where you want to look nice and fresh, but guess what, y'all? Allergies kick in and that's where you look all funky, especially you women, because you guys always got that makeup on, you know, and a few hours later on the same day with all the allergies kicking in, your watery eyes, your makeup starts looking like you just watched a sad drama, like you just cried. So I'm here to help you all out with all that. Number one, this is for mostly women though. Contour to combat a puffy face. Now when you wear, we all wear black to look slimmer, so it goes the same way for your face as well. You want to actually, put some shading and highlighting, and that can actually define your face so it doesn't look all puffy and stuff, alright? Number two, reduce the redness. Now too much tissue can result in a dry, red nose, but applying calming moisturizer after you blow your nose slightly, don't rub too hard because they'll turn red. Add a little bit of moisturizer that'll soothe and hydrate your skin, and then try applying, maybe a little green colored primer to cancel out the redness, and then, put some foundation or some BB cream up on that. There you go. Number three, embrace bare beauty. Now, if you want to give your eyes a break from makeup, don't put makeup on. Or maybe just use waterproof cosmetics, mascara, eyelashes, or even fake lashes. Now, a lot of ladies are doing that. Fake lashes can end up lasting for 2 or 3 weeks. So try doing that instead of putting additional makeup on your face. Number four, soften your look. Don't try to be all hardcore. When trying to counteract puffiness, straight hair is a huge no. To balance out a puffy face, opt for wavy styles to move attention away from your puffy cheeks and soften your image, your look, y'all. Now I know we all want to go out. Want to look good for all y'all people out there, you single people, especially it's spring, so you want to, wear less clothes. All you ladies want to look sexy and everything. But if you want to do that, you can't have allergies. And if you have allergies, you can't go out. So for those of you indoors right now because you have allergies, we got the perfect song. This is Eric Benet with Something Is Wrong. That was Eric Benet with Something Is Wrong. Now, if y'all don't know Eric Benet, I'm gonna drop some knowledge on y'all right now. Now, he's an American R&B and neo-soul singer, songwriter, and he has received a total of 4 Grammy Awards, or nominations actually. And as a teenager, Benet, his sister Lisa, and his cousin George Nash Jr., they formed a little band called Benet and released a self-titled album in 1992. And then, of course, 2 years later, Eric realized, you know what? I'm good alone. So that's why he came out with a solo album, and he started his solo career and signed with a major record label and released his first debut solo album called True to Myself back in 1996. Now, the latest album that he's released was his 7th album and was called The One back in 2012. Now, moving on to another R&B artist, amazing vocalist. This artist goes by the name of Jill Scott, and the media loves her these days because she lost 64 pounds. Now, in 2011, Jill admitted after walking, she was out of breath just by walking. And then she realized, I need to step up. I need to lose some weight. Now, the Philadelphia native's healthier lifestyle consists of 3 low-fat meals and 2 snacks a day, in addition to a 60-minute cardio and strength training session 3 times a week with her trainer. Good idea, Jill. You did a great thing. Now, with this new look, she might be on this season of The Voice to help out Mr. Usher. Now, on the interview, Usher commented, well, I've known Jill Scott for many, many years. As a fan, first and foremost, I've always admired her as an artist, as a writer, and as an incredible person. I could only imagine the experience that she should be able to offer my contestants. So I reached out to her, and thank God she decided to join me here. So now, with no further ado, we got Usher's helper, Miss Jill Scott with Hate on Me. That was Jill Scott with Hate on Me. Yeah, girl, you sing it. All those haters in the world. Anyways, we got another artist, another female vocalist by the name of Melanie Fiona. Now, for y'all who don't know who Melanie Fiona is, she's a Canadian R&B recording artist. Now, she was born and raised in Toronto, and she began writing songs at the age of 16. Then she started a career back in 2002 and performed in a girl band, trio actually, called Exquisite. Now, they were nominated for R&B Soul Recording of the Year. Then Melanie went, on part of the renaissance with the rapper Mr. Drake, but under a different name, the name Siren Hall, and worked on some reggae songs with Drake. Now, it was 5 years ago she got a chance to debut as a solo artist in 2009 and released her debut album, The Bridge. Her debut single, Give It To Me Right, peaked at number 20 on the Canadian Hot 100 chart and number 41 on the UK singles chart. That's impressive, girl. Now, she also won 2 Grammy Awards for Best Traditional R&B Performance and Best R&B for the song Full For You with my man CeeLo Green. So, here's the last song for the first half of our show. This is Melanie Fiona, Canada's own girl, Running. Welcome back to part 2 of What's Poppin'. Shortly, we're going to have Mr. Johnny Flo coming to the studio to talk about hip-hop tracks. Y'all don't want to miss out on Check the Run. But for now, a word from our sponsor. Yeah, boys and girls. Yeah. All y'all ready to learn about some hip-hop?
Hip-hop.
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 We got Mr. Johnny Flo in the studio right now.
Good morning.
Johnny's more energized than he usually is because you know what? He lost how many kilos now?
13.
13. That's only 1 more kilo than last week.
I know.
Hey, one's better than nothing. I always say it.
I think you hit that plateau.
No, you didn't. You just have to work harder at it. Actually, it's not a plateau, but when you lose a lot of weight drastically, you get to a point where now it gets harder. But you can still lose the weight.
That's where I am.
How much more weight do you want to lose? Like 5 more kilos?
No, like 10 more.
10 more?
Uh-huh.
You look like me.
That's good.
All right. I see how it is.
I said,
You just turned Korean.
Awkward. This real guy just awkward. Real quick.
But if you didn't know, he just put a picture up on Instagram yesterday, and it looks so sad.
Really?
Your face looks like
I thought
I'm on a diet.
I thought I looked glowing. I thought I looked good.
Well, that's up for y'all. Look on Instagram and check out Johnny's picture. Let us know if he looks good. But right now, we're not talking about Johnny. We're talking about the hip-hop tracks he brought with him.
Yes.
First artist is
Talib Kweli.
What?
Talib Kweli.
I thought you spoke Korean or something like that. Talib Kweli.
Yeah.
That sounds like Pali Pali. Talib Kweli.
Talib Kweli.
Yes.
See, this is the thing. I think a lot of people are not familiar with Talib Kweli as I am.
That's the first time I ever heard this name.
Nuh-uh.
The first time.
You never heard the song? Like, just to get by, just to get by, just to get... Black Stars?
No.
Mos Def?
In my mind, I know Mos Def, but in my mind, you sang that song. Because you just sang that last one.
Yeah, you're the first one.
Talib Kweli.
So yes. Talib Kweli. So, he is a member, or he was a member of Black Stars, along with Mos Def.
Alrighty.
That's how he first started getting recognition. And he's old. He's actually 39 this year.
Dang it.
And so he's been around the game for a while. He's from New York. And
all right.
For me, honestly, because I do hip hop and I rap, I've been listening to him since I was like 13, 14. And I studied him. He's like one of the, I guess textbooks for rappers. So like when I was writing the script, I realized a lot of people might actually not know about him because what I found out is that he doesn't have a lot of commercial success.
Okay, so he's more underground.
A lot of underground stuff and like New York stuff. He did a few songs with Kanye West.
Okay.
As a producer, I guess those are some songs that people might know, like Get By. And also this song, I Try, featuring Mary J. Blige, which is a song I brought in today. I guess that's the song that people probably know for the most.
Everybody knows Mary J. So she up on this, then she's actually, accepting the fact that this dude is a talented hip-hop artist.
Yes, one of the best, actually.
Okay, well, I don't know this dude, so we're going to have to definitely check this song out.
Yes.
This is Talib Kweli with I Try, featuring Mary J. Blige. Talib Kweli featuring Mary J. Blige with I Try.
It's Mary J. Blige, right?
Yeah.
That's how you say it, right?
Mary J. Blige.
I get confused. Blige.
Well, how would you, how else would you say it?
This Blige sounds a little off to me, so.
I could see, like, other people from other countries, if there's an E at the end, you could be like, Mary J. Blige. Like some French name or something. Some European name. All right, we're back with What's Poppin' on Check the Rhyme with Johnny Flo.
Yes.
Moving on to the next artist we got.
I know you know him. Ludacris.
Who's that?
Luda.
Who that?
Luda.
Who's that?
Luda. Just do it until you know.
Of course, everybody knows Ludacris.
Everybody knows Ludacris.
He got some funky hair. And he's probably the first rapper to work with like Justin Bieber, in my mind.
That song blew up,
I was
too.
like, baby, when I was 13, I had my first love. Everybody knows that song. But we're not talking about Justin Bieber. We're not going to play the Biebs right now. We're talking about hip-hop music.
Yes, Ludacris. 3 times Grammy winner.
Yes.
One of the first and most influential Dirty South artists, along with Outkast, to achieve mainstream success.
I just realized his birthday. It's 9/11.
Yeah, I know. I saw
That's
that too.
creepy.
Yeah, that has to be a little.
He's double digits everywhere. 9/11, and he was born in 77. Okay, 1177.
Yes, and he's been in the game for a while. 14 years. He debuted in 2000, but he.
Okay. Maybe 2000.
Yes, and he had, like Mos Def, we talked about him in the music break, and he has an acting career, and he's been on the Fast Furious series, Crash, Gamer, and Fast Five. And I didn't notice, but he's a half Native American descent, so he's a American Indian.
Okay, hence his cool hair.
And he started his career as a radio DJ, and his name was Chris Lova Lova.
Wait, hold on. So before he changed his name to Ludacris, he called himself Chris Lova Lova. That sounds like that one rapper, Mr. Boombastic, ain't it fantastic, Chris Lova Lova.
Is that Korean? Right?
No. What?
There's a reggae singer in Korea that's
Mr. Boom Shaggy. You don't know Shaggy?
Oh, I could
Shaggy ain't Korean.
You don't know Talib Kweli? I could not know Shaggy, but I know Shaggy.
But you said he was Korean. I'm gonna say, is Talib Kweli Korean? No. And I'm saying everything in English.
Yeah.
Mr. Boombastic, ain't it fantastic?
Yeah, there's a singer.
You're thinking the Big Bang song.
No, I'm
Fantastic, baby.
not. There's a reggae singer named Mr. Boombastic.
In Korea?
In Korea.
I didn't know that. Well, thank you for that knowledge right there.
Yes.
Okay.
And he is also responsible for 2 Chainz's career.
Okay.
When 2 Chainz was in a group called Players Circle.
2 Chainz.
With the name that we can't even say on air. I'll tell you during the music.
Okay, cool. I don't know 2 Chainz's old name.
But
I just know him as 2 Chainz. He got dirty mouth too.
He had a dumb name.
I mean, he's got some dirty lyrics too. All the songs like on what's that song by Jason Derulo? Talk Dirty. 2 Chainz, and then the lyrics you're like,
you kind of sound like it.
I do.
2 Chainz. I can't do it. You could do it.
I do all the artists like Jason Derulo. He does that all the time. 2 Chainz. And with Lil Wayne, I can transform. He's like the more lazy, laid back. I'm gonna imitate all the rappers in the world. That's my thing right now. Yes. But right now we're talking about Luda or Mr. Chris Lova Lova.
And I wanted to bring Ludacris in, but he has so many great songs I didn't know what to bring, so I thought I'd bring the first song that I heard from him.
Which was?
Southern Hospitality.
That's the name of the song? Okay, and now that song came out, what album?
Back for the First Time, which I love the title. It's a debut album. It's called Back for the First Time. Maybe his last album will be Gone for the Last Time. Right?
What?
I don't know.
That kind of reminds me of the movie Back to the Future. I think that's what he got. Like, he's back for the first time, so it's like a Back to the Future type thing. He traveled back in time.
Oh, maybe. Oh, I never even thought about it that way.
Maybe. Now, this song was produced by the Neptunes, of course. And y'all know the originator of Neptunes is big right now, Mr. Pharrell Williams.
Did you see a clip of him crying?
Why'd he cry?
He was watching, like, just listeners or fans listening to Happy and how happy they got listening to that song.
And then it inspired him.
Touched
and
him. Yeah.
That happens to me all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, like when I go on YouTube and I watch other fans from all over the world, not just Korean fans, but I'm saying fans who don't even speak Korean, and they're singing my song. They cover my song.
That's crazy.
Sometimes I'll be home, I get a little sentimental. I'll be like, wow, this is cool. This is cool. This is a Caucasian girl on YouTube, and she sing my song with guitar. I was like, I'm doing this for people. People are happy. And a long time ago, too, back in Japan, I know a lady who had cancer, and she was healed through my music. And that kind of stuff makes me cry.
Crazy.
Not sad tears, or tears of joy, of course.
Yeah.
So I don't blame Pharrell Williams for doing that. Pharrell, I feel you, brother. So now that I feel you, we need to work on a single together. Or a whole album.
And with me on it.
We'll call each other Pharrell Bijou. Anyways, since we're talking about Luda, we gotta play a song for y'all right now.
Yes, Ludacris.
What's the song we're gonna play?
Southern Hospitality.
Check it out. I know y'all was headbanging in your car, bobbing your heads to Ludacris's Southern Hospitality.
Yes.
20-inch grills, 20-inch something. What else? 20-inch wheels. And 20-inch waist. Is that what you want, 20-inch waist?
Nah.
That's too skinny.
My arms look like 20 inches.
What? Anyways, moving on, we got the last artist that Mr. Flo is going to talk about.
Yes, Mario. And
Mario.
I tried to sing the song this week at a karaoke.
Really?
And it went
How about
horribly.
this? Don't let the people know what song it is. Just sing it for us one time. Right now.
Right now?
Right now. Just
Oh, man, I'm a bad singer.
Don't hate on yourself, man. Believe
And my
in yourself.
voice changes to like
Everybody
very
changes.
feminine.
Oh, I want to hear this. Come on. This is Johnny Flo, a.k.a. We'll change your name after we hear you sing.
You should let me love. Oh, my gosh. Can't do
All
it.
right. That was Janelle Flo.
Wait, what?
That's your new name, Janelle.
Janelle?
Janelle.
What? Your face?
You're like, you should let me.
You should. It feels. You should let.
You sound R&B, but just make it sound, baby, you should let me love you. Just add more
See, if
vibe
I do
to
that
it.
key, my pitch goes up, and then.
It's all good. Anyways, we got Mario lined up. Now, give us some knowledge about Mario.
Yes, he's young despite his long career. He's born in 1986. I guess.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah, so he's only a year older than me.
Okay.
And he's best known for his single Just a Friend 2002, which was a remake of Biz Markie's old hit.
I love this Markie.
And I love this song. I listen to it now and it's still good, so. And right now he's not really doing anything. He's working on a 5th studio album called Evolve. Okay. And the singles have dropped, like Somebody Else with Nicki Minaj. About a year ago. She's quiet, actually, these days.
No, she's very quiet, but I'm saying she's cray as a performer. But you ever see her on talk shows?
No.
She's mad chill. Like,
oh, really?
hi. Like, she's got that Jersey, New York accent. Like, she was on Ellen. She was on so many shows. Hi, I'm Nicki Minaj. I'm here to talk about my new perfume. Like, that's how she is. She's really mellow when she talks. But in a rap, she's like crazy. Boom, 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 boom. She goes all hyper and everything, but I would think that she's a hyper person off screen as well, but she's very chillaxed.
Which I think I could appreciate that more. I don't think I would have liked her as much if she was crazy on stage.
That's
and
my
off
problem.
stage.
I'm crazy off stage, but on stage I'm like this, I gotta be this R&B ballad singer, but off stage I'm crazy Brian! That's how I am.
The face you made. I wish people could see the face.
Too bad this ain't no live video radio station here.
Yes.
But right now we're talking about Mr. Mario, and the single you brought with you is Let Me Love You. Now this is a great song, and of course I'm gonna give some knowledge too because I knew that Neo wrote this song.
Yes.
Like the first time I heard it, I was like, this has to be Neo who wrote this song.
At the time.
Yes. It was very good. And guess what, y'all? Now it's time to wrap things up. Mr. Johnny Flo, thank you for bringing in some great hip-hop tracks again.
Yes.
And with no further ado, we got Mario lined up. It's going to be the last song for our show, actually. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, so don't be too sad. This is Mario with Let Me Love You. And once again, this is Brian Jew and
Johnny Flo.
signing off. Peace.